Hi everyone, so I'm back today with day 2 of my Valentine's Day card series. And for day 2, we're going to look at Spellbinders January You're My Type card kit. Now I subscribe to the kit and caboodle, so I also get the small die of the month and the large die of the month, as well as the card kit and whatever die sets come with the card kit. But we're just going to look at the main kit today. So these are sequins that you get with the main kit. They're really pretty pinks, peaches, and whites. There's some little enamel stickers that I just showed with hearts and dots. This is the small die of the month kit that I will do a separate video on. You can make these cute little paper dolls with it. And then this is the large die of the month. You can make lacy flowers. You can make a little bouquet of flowers as well, which I love. And I will also do another video on that. So now turning to the contents of the main kit, which we're going to focus on in this video. The main kit has lots of great things in it. There are 10 card bases, as well as these 3 glossy card bases in red, pink, and white. The main kit has its own die set, and that's this little typewriter die set I'm showing you now. There's a typewriter, a piece of paper you can put into the typewriter, some flowers, leaves, and vines, and then 3 little words that you can make it look like the typewriter is typing out, or use them elsewhere in your cards, whatever you like to do with that. So that's the die set. There are also these great cardboard die cuts that we'll look at the end. These alphabet letters. The stamp set is the You're My Type stamp set, which has a lot of good sentiments that you can use. Foam squares, so that if you want to add dimension to your cards, you could use that. This great 6x6 paper pad, which has 12 different designs and 3 copies of each. So there's plenty of paper. And these pattern papers work so well together that I swear you could close your eyes and randomly select 2 or 3 and randomly select a handful of die cuts, put them together, and you would have a beautiful card. That's how well all of the items in the kit work. So now let's look at the actual die cuts that come with the kit. And there are these cute little chipboard stickers in the form of a typewriter and a little bear. And then you get 2 die cuts for each of the designs, and there's lots of cute designs. There's the little sunglasses. There's lots of different hearts, including glittery hearts and matte hearts. There are little lovebirds, a camera, a hot air balloon, and then some sayings like XOXO, love, and be mine. And then some little letters and a little bird cage. Just lots of great stuff. And I'm just almost done going through them. So as you can see, it's a lot of things. So let's take one last look at all the items in the main kit, and these are going to be the items that we're going to design our cards with today. All right, so turning to card 1, I die cut all of the card panels off camera to save time, and I use Spellbinders rectangle dies to do so. And all of these pattern papers are papers that are included in the kit. And I just use like different sizes just to give the card interest. We're going to put the little typewriter chipboard sticker on the front, and then also add the little heart chipboard stickers that came with the typewriter as well. And so that's card 1. It's that simple. For card 2, this is going to be another easy one where we're going to use a bunch of pattern papers from the main kit. And I'm also using cardstock that's included in the kit. That's this pretty like grayish blue cardstock that is on the screen right now. I'm going to pop up my focal panel on some foam tape. I could have used the foam squares in the kit, but I'm such a creature of habit. I just, instinctively reached for my my roll of foam tape that I always use. So we're going to use this little love chipboard sticker, and then some of the pretty little heart die cuts that come with the kit. And we're just going to arrange them so that they look cute, and then add a little heart banner at the bottom, and then some of the little enamel stickers and some sequins as well. And I am using glossy accents to apply my sequins, just so that the sequins are see-through, so the glossy accents will dry glossy or clear, so you shouldn't be able to see it. And then just to liven things up a little bit, I'm just going over the Oh in Love with some White Blizzard Nuvo drops just to give it some shine and sparkle and make it stand out and give it some dimension. Moving on to card number 3. Again, we're going to use the pattern papers and the cardstock that's included in the kit and some of the die cuts. And I'm just kind of arranging them however it feels right, honestly. You know, today was a really snowy day in Illinois where I live. I bet a lot of people around the country today got some snow. I know there are some, what is it, Winter Storm Gia that is like making everyone's lives tough right now. Although honestly, on a Saturday afternoon, I don't mind like staying inside and just watching the snow fall and just working on all my little projects. It's kind of nice and cozy. So that's what I did today. Okay, so getting back to the card. So again, I'm using some of the pretty little heart die cuts that come with the kit, this cute little elephant. I love the little hearts that are coming out of his snout, and then an XO sticker for our sentiment. And again, I just love the color palette for this kit. So I love the turquoise, I love the peachy pinks and peachy reds. And then just to liven things up a little bit, I'm just going to put a little dollop of white Nuvo drops in the center of the little flowers on the pattern paper on the back of the card. Sometimes what I found with these die cuts, they're great for making quick and easy cards, but they can look a little flat. So wherever you can add some dimension or some gloss, it'll make your card look more interesting and put together. So I try to always add that as an element when I can. For card 4, we're going to use the typewriter die, and I'm going to show you an easy way to apply the keys to the die cut. So I'm just going to add a backing to the typewriter that has some adhesive on it, and then I'm going to match up the die that I'm going to cut my keys out of, and then I'm just going to press down with my tool-in-one. And this way it's going to center all the die cuts exactly where they need to be so that we have this typewriter with realistic looking buttons. And this way we don't have to go through and, like I'm doing right here, add each one of these like this, one by one. So now we're going to put the card together, and I love the chevron patterns that come in the kit, so we're going to use that as one of our card panels. And then I am using some silver, I think it's silver slate cardstock for the metal parts of the typewriter. Here had a little boo-boo, but it's okay, we're going to fix it just by putting the typewriter right over it. And then I'm going to use a sentiment from the You're My Type stamp set. And I love that it looks like typewriter type, and it says everything is better with you by my side. And then I just stuck that little piece of paper into the typewriter, and then we're going to add another piece of paper with You and Me die cut on it, a heart, and then a little letter. So we're going to have a collage of all cute little letter and love themed items on this card. And I'm going to pop the typewriter up on foam tape just to give the card a little bit of dimension. And then I'm just going to arrange the rest of my die cuts around the typewriter. And here I was just checking to make sure that the paper is still movable so that when the recipient gets it, if they want to, they can pull the little piece of paper out to make it, you know, a fun interactive card. And then I'm just going to add some of the little enamel stickers as well to embellish the card, and some white, some glossy accents here and there just to give the card some dimension. So I'm going to fill in the You and Me with glossy accents, and then I'm also going to go over the keys on the typewriter. I had considered adding a second layer of gray die cuts to make the buttons stand out from the typewriter so it looked more realistic. But then I realized I could get the same effect and it would pop even more if I just went over all the buttons with glossy accents. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm just going to add this little flower using the die set that comes with the main kit, and I just cut out a little branch, or not a little branch, I guess a little stem, and then a little flower, and just had that popping out from the top of the card. For card 5, we are going to use pattern paper from the kit, and then I am backing the focal panel with some black licorice cardstock that I had at home, and then we're going to put the focal panel on foam tape just to add some dimension to the card, and then we are going to add the adorable little lovebirds die cut that comes with the main kit. And I love these two. I think they're adorable. I love the little bow tie on the boy bird, and I love the little headband on the girl bird. She almost kind of looks like a flapper to me, right? And then we're going to surround them in this beautiful greenery. So we're going to have this really pretty leafy, flowery background surrounding our two lovebirds who are just having the best time, enjoying their day. Maybe they're sharing a Valentine's Day kiss. Not sure, but whatever it is, they look happy. And so we're going to put a little heart in between them to show how happy and in love they are. And then a little heart at the corner of the banner as well. And then I'm going to use one of the enamel dots from the kit as the center for the flower. And then again, to give the scene dimension, because we did rely exclusively on die cuts for this scene, I'm going to add some White Blizzard Nouveau drops to different parts of the die cuts just to add some interest and dimension into the card. And at the last minute, I decided to add some glossy accents to the little birdie's headband as well. So that is it for card 5 and for part 1 of my 10 cards 1 kit video for Spellbinders You're My Type card kit. So I would love to hear from you in the comments which of the cards you like the best. I think my favorite was number 5. I just absolutely love those little lovebirds. And I would love to hear from you what your plans are for your own kits. If you've started yet, if you have any cards that you've made that you really, really love and just want to talk about, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you again in the next video.